Let's talk about opportunity identification. What is opportunity identification? Let's talk about this. In layman language, when you have an idea, you get into the market with that idea, you find out that whether I have sufficient opportunity in the market to implement this idea or not. That is opportunity identification. For some people, it works differently, right? While say some people it works differently because there are few people who have an amazing idea. They are innovators. They are thinkers, and they think that their XYZ idea can change the world. So they keep that idea in their mind and they enter the market. They do the market research. They do the analysis, and they talk to people. They gather the information, and then they realize, okay, this idea can be turned into this business opportunity, and they implement it. For some people, it works differently. They get into the market first, then they look at the market, then they find out the opportunity, and then they have an idea. Okay, with this opportunity, I can integrate this idea to become to make it a good business model, right? So, in nutshell, any information or any gap you find out in the market which you think you can use or you can fill as an opportunity, we call it opportunity. If you get an information from the market and you think you can use this information to turn it into an idea to a business, then it's we call it as an opportunity. And if you find out a gap in the market and if you make it to a business model to fulfill that gap, it is also known as opportunity. But how to find out, how to identify the opportunity? Okay, so again, there are two kind of people. One, those are very clear about the industry specifics. How some people are passionate about sports, some people are passionate about cinema, some people are passionate about food, some people are fashionista. I mean, passionate about fashion as well. So they are aware that whatever they want to do, whatever they want to achieve, or if they want to do any business, they want to do in these industries. So they are already aware. Some people are not aware of the industries, but they are aware that they want to do something. They want to become an entrepreneur, right? For the first kind of people, finding out the opportunity within their industry, and for the other kind of people, finding out any opportunity which they can turn into business idea is the opportunity identification. Simple. कुछ लोगों को पता है कि उन्हें स्पोर्ट्स में कुछ करना है, क्या करना है, उसको ढूँढेंगे, दैट इज़ अपॉर्च्युनिटी। कुछ लोगों को इतना पता है कि मेरे को एंटरप्रेन्योर बनना है, लेकिन क्या करके बनना है, वो ढूँढेंगे। कैसे ढूँढेंगे? ये हम अभी डिस्कस करेंगे, व्हिच इज़ द फर्स्ट थिंग इज़ ऑब्जर्व ट्रेंड्स। देयर इज़ अ टूल कॉल्ड गूगल ट्रेंड, देयर आर अदर टूल्स एज़ वेल, जो हम इस मॉड्यूल के एंड में जिसके बारे में बात करेंगे डिटेल में, बट it is very important to observe the trends, how trends are turning market into businesses. This is very important factor, right? Right now, in technology, everybody is talking about artificial intelligence. This is a trend. So, if you find out that, okay, by using artificial intelligence, you can fix XYZ problems, you are there. You are there. That is your opportunity. For an example, during the COVID, everybody was at home, everybody was doing work from home. There were people falling sick, the immunity was on a lower side, and there is a company called Practo. I have used that organization in the capacity of HR of my organization. We empaneled with that organization called Practo. What they used to do, we any of my employee with their unique ID and password, they can fix appointment with any of the doctor available. 24/7 window they have given. Anytime they can choose the slot, they can choose the doctor, and the doctor will be there on your phone screen to give you the consultation, basic consultation, so that you can feel better, or you can take basic medicine, and they will give you, they can prescribe you the medicine as well. So that was an innovation. And it was an innovation which was very, very fruitful during COVID. We call it telehealth, right? So, I mean, there are many such innovations can be done based on the demographic shifts or the technology shift or the XYZ situation in any nation. These days, we are hearing news about some of the trade bans or the trade impositions. There are so many things happening on the political front as well. So, for an example, if now I'm aware that India is no more importing XYZ product from XYZ country, so it's an opportunity for me to fill that gap. If I can procure that product from somewhere else, or if you can produce that product in house, then it's an opportunity for me. So you need to observe the trends, my friend. Customer pain points. Very important. Very important. डायरेक्ट फीड ऐसा होता है ना, हम किसी होटल में जाते हैं, रेस्टोरेंट में जाते हैं, या फिर हम कहीं गाड़ी लगा रहे हैं पार्किंग में, हम कहते हैं यार ये ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए था, ये ना थोड़ा ऑटोमेटेड हो जाता। कैब बुक कराई यार, ये फंक्शन अच्छा नहीं है कैब। दिस इज फीडबैक, दिस इज कस्टमर पेन। कौन सी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन सक्सेसफुल है, विच एंटरप्रेन्योर इज सक्सेसफुल? जो उस पेन को रिलीफ में बदल देता है, जो उस गैप को फिल कर देता है। Slack is internal communication tool, बहुत important और बहुत बड़ा, it's a billion dollar company, but how they have emerged Slack? There's a gaming team अपना किसी प्रोडक्ट पे काम कर रहे थे, उनको इंटरनल कम्युनिकेशन में प्रॉब्लम आ रहा था, तो उन्होंने एक इंटरनल कम्युनिकेशन टूल बनाया स्लैक की, यार हम बात करते हैं और इस अपने प्रोग्राम को जल्दी खत्म करते हैं। जब उन्होंने वो स्लैक बनाया तो उनको रियलाइजेशन हुआ कि यार ये तो बहुत बढ़िया चीज बन गई है, दे हैव क्रिएटेड समथिंग अमेजिंग। सो दे टुक अ पिवट, उन्होंने पिवट ले लिया, दे लेफ्ट द प्रोजेक्ट विच ऑन विच दे वर वर्किंग, और उन्होंने स्लैक को लॉन्च किया 2013 में इन द मार्केट, एंड नाउ इट्स अ बिलियन डॉलर कंपनी because they realized कि it was a pain area. As a professional working in a corporate, उनको realization हुआ कि internal communication is a pain area for them while using other tools. So they created one for them and they realized that it can solve other people's problem as well. Bang on, bingo, right? Opportunity identification. Industries inefficiencies. बहुत बार ऐसा होता है that industry is not effectively solving the problem. So what happens that आप सब लोग अपने, if you can ask your elder brothers sisters or your teachers, हमारी generation में, तो I'm not that old, just kidding. While we were young, so there was the emergence of e-commerce at that time. Right now, e-commerce market is very well established, but we were few of the new users of e-commerce at that time. And so one problem we used to face, we order something and they promise a date, but they used to delay the deliveries because sometimes logistic problems, sometimes supplier problems, all these things. It was industry efficiencies, inefficiencies. But then there were few logistic companies got into the picture. They realized, okay, this is big market, e-commerce is going to blast. Everybody would be on their phones and ordering things. So this is the right time, get into the logistic business and solve this problem forever. And now if you'll see, order something on Amazon or Flipkart or Myntra, anywhere, just promise you a date, a 99.9% they will deliver on or before date. And even if you don't like the product, the hassle-free change, hassle-free replacement, that's how some of the organization came into the picture. Some of the entrepreneurs came into the picture and they understood the industry inefficiencies and fixed that. Uber done it same for the cab. Zepto business model done it. Before Zepto, they were Blinkit was already there. But what Zepto realized that while you order your groceries from some other tools or some other application, they are taking little longer time. So Zepto promises everything within 7 to 8 minutes. They filled that gap, and now every organization, those are the competitors of Zepto. They're trying to match it, and that's how market evolves. Now this is an opportunity for many new entrepreneurs. If they see Zepto or any other organization of same interest, that okay, These organizations are available. Let me introduce a product so that my product can reach to people quickly. Opportunity identification. Analog markets. Adopting proven models to a new context. Unlock opportunities with lower risk. कोई चीज ऑलरेडी मार्केट में हो रही है, अभी जैसे जेप्टो का हमने एग्जांपल लिया, लेकिन ये एनालॉग मार्केट में कुछ अलग चलता है। कैसे चलता है एनालॉगस मार्केट में? एयरबीएनबी, एयरबीएनबी होटल्स के साथ था। पर्सनल लोगों के घरों में वो सर्विस प्रोवाइड कर रहा था, लाइक ओयो, दैट यू कैन बुक थ्रू एयरबीएनबी, दिस पर्टिकुलर प्लेस इज रेंट आउट, यू कैन बुक थ्रू एयरबीएनबी, यू कैन गो देयर, स्टे देयर फॉर अ डे और देन देयर आर आरवीज। आरवीज इज रिक्रिएशनल व्हीकल्स। यूट्यूब पे हम देखते हैं ना, लोग जा रहे हैं, उन्होंने अपनी बस को, कार को एक छोटा सा मिनी होम में कन्वर्ट कर लिया है, दे आर गोइंग फॉर ट्रिप्स एंड लॉन्ग ड्राइव्स, है ना? We call them recreational vehicles, RVs. So what Airbnb? Let's do it. उन्होंने आरवीज के साथ भी एयरबीएनबी किया। होटल्स के साथ कर रहे थे, घरों के साथ कर रहे थे, आरवीज के साथ कर दिया। और आरवीज आर ऑलरेडी देयर, एयरबीएनबी को कुछ बनाना नहीं पड़ा। न्यू अपॉर्चुनिटी विल लोअर रिस्क। अरे ज्यादा से ज्यादा रिस्क क्या होता, लोग बुक नहीं कराते। बस छोटी सी कॉस्ट जाती वो उस प्रोडक्ट को लिस्ट करने में। बट ऐसा नहीं है कि उनको दे हैव टू डू एवरीथिंग फ्रॉम द स्क्रैच। सो adopting proven models to new context. Airbnb for RVs. That's how you can unlock opportunities with lower risk. So, whenever you have to find or identify an opportunity, keep these things in mind. Observe trends, customer pain points, industries inefficiencies, analogous markets, and there are, you will be able to find out how and when you have to start. Okay.